Beautiful people. The word is I know. This is psychic at its best. We're talking about the crown, energy vortex. This is the crown. The crown is I know. When you get downloads from the universe. So we're talking about claircognizance, which means clear recognition, clear knowing. What's up, family? I see you, Adrian. So that what this is about. Claircognizance is knowing, it's psychic knowing. I know. So when you get downloads of information from the universe out of nowhere, like a lightning strike, your electromagnetic thought waves just flow through you. I'm talking about out of nowhere, beautiful people. So we're gonna do some natal placements that we talking about, which is claircognizance, speaking to people worldwide. Right here. Hey family, how you doing? I see you. Worldwide. So claircognizance is I know. Yeah, like sort of like a thunderstorm. As I'm reading what you're saying, but it's a lightning strike. Like out of nowhere, you get ideas, everything out of nowhere just coming to you, flowing through you. This is I know. This is claircognizance. And so, with that being said, they do got natal placement that could tell if you claircognizance. I definitely got this gift, which is psychic knowing, where you ask yourself a question. That out of nowhere, the answer is there. You're like, "Ooh, I know the answer." You can feel the knowing. It's a knowing feeling. It's not clairsentient, but it's a knowing feeling. I know it's that 100% certainty. You know, but these people who are claircognizant, these people who are knowledge seeker, they be on all type of information. Mind be everywhere, so loaded with information, and they like to experience and like to learn. That's how you know if a person claircognizant. They're highly intuitive, where they just know things, don't know how they know. They know without facts, know without reason, know without evidence. You ever pass a test in school without studying and you just pass because you know? Well, this is pretty much claircognizance. You just know. This is people who are like geniuses, intuitive geniuses. Your mad scientists come up with the ideas out of nowhere. So, with that being said, your problem solvers, those who have a solution without study, without research, without they just know how to put pieces together, put pieces of the pie and the puzzle together without using their intellect. So, this is pretty much claircognizance. I know. How you doing, Indigo? Key, I see you. So claircognizance is a very powerful thing. It's inner knowing. It's a spiritual thing. This is the crown. Your crown energy vortex is purple. Why? This is very powerful because you know without feeling, you know without seeing, you know without hearing. You just know. And it is a feeling, but it's a knowing feeling. Like I know you can feel it in you that know 100% certainty that sure. Now you could read a person and they like, ooh, how you know me? And you didn't even know how you read them. You just flowing with information, just going, hitting every spot, every corner. This is pretty much claircognizance. This is one of the most powerful clairs out of all the four clairs. There's many clairs, but the four main clairs is claircognizance, clairsentience, clairvoyance, and clairaudience. The just two that I really have the most, which is claircognizance and clairsentience, but also I have clairvoyance, but also clairaudience. But claircognizance stick with me out of the most out of all of them, and clairsentient. But all of them I have. So with that being said, we talk about claircognizance. This the crown. I know. Okay, when you know what? You know, knowing is knowledge. You get information. You understand. So the crown is understanding. Okay, for example, you got the crown, which is 7 voltec energy center, which is the chakra. This is I know what I know. Then you got the third eye, the 6 voltex, that's in the center of your forehead right here, which is I know what I see. And then you got your throat vortex, which is clairaudience. I know what I hear. I know what I heard. Then you got the heart vortex, which is I know what I feel. So here you have it. To be claircognizant is to know knowledge all around. When you feel something, you would know what you feel. Claircognizance give you the knowing of everything. So people who have this claircognizance is always breaking down information, always just know things out of nowhere. Information come even in their sleep. Information come when they're using the bathroom. Information come when they listen to music, and they just could break something down, and they just know them, and they don't even know how they know. And other people don't know how they know when they read them. So this pretty much claircognizance. It's clear recognition, and recognizing things of that nature. So when we talk about claircognizance, it's psychic knowing. It's not like that crown. Because when you got claircognizance and you have all the other gifts, claircognizance give you the ability to know all everything, almost everything. Some people call you a know-it-all. And I'm not a know-it-all. It's just that I only know what I know. That's it. And what I know come from the spiritual realm. I'm connected to the universe. See, people who are claircognizant is connected to source, God, spirit. Someone say God, spirit, the universe. I say spirit. I say many names, nature, netarus, forces of nature. There's many names you give this power, but you connected to this universal force. And claircognizance give you the ability to know things that nobody will ever know. Out of nowhere, you get lightning flash, insight. True. And sometimes you open up your clairvoyance when you get a flash of an image. You just see a number or you see a image. So claircognizance can bring out all the other psychic gifts. You get to see an image, a quick little image of a 7 or an 8 or a 9, or you can see an image of a certain color. You see blue, you see red, red, quick flashing in your eyes, or you see a picture of a person. So this is pretty much claircognizance giving you the clairvoyance ability. But also you feel from claircognizance, you understand what you're feeling. So claircognizance deal with universal knowledge. Every time you taking this knowledge from your study and learning from the intellect, you're building up information within yourself, plus through your experience. Claircognizance is all that in one. And especially the main thing is connecting with the universe, spirit. It's spirit talking to you. So all this give you the ability to have these psychic abilities and gifts. But claircognizance is the one that come from spirit itself, source. So if this come from source, everything you experience and you see spirit in everything and everyone, claircognizance give you ability to know information on everything because this is spirit. Everything is energy. Everything is spirit. So with this being said, what placements if you claircognizance, you would have Pluto, like Sun conjunction Pluto, or anything, any Sun aspect. It could be conjunction, it could be trine, it could be even you could develop it through sextile, but also squares if you could overcome the hardship of it. But also Neptune, Sun conjunction Neptune, uh, trine Neptune, even Sun square Neptune if you could overcome the hard time, or opposing Neptune, Sun opposing Pluto, the Moon opposing Pluto, the Moon square Pluto, the Moon trine the Pluto, or sextile to Pluto, or conjunction to Pluto. Also, your rising sign, your ascendants, conjunction to Pluto, or your ascendants conjunction to Neptune, or your ascendant conjunction to the moon, like that there. Or also Jupiter, like your ascendant conjunction to Jupiter. Jupiter, like the moon, sextile to Jupiter, or conjunction to Jupiter, or any connection, any aspects with Jupiter, opposing Jupiter. Because Jupiter is deal with IC, but Jupiter is very confident, strong placement. So deal with wisdom. So deal with knowledge. So and it's very spiritual. So any aspects that's connected to the moon, Neptune, which means it's basically like it got to have the moon like connection to like the moon connected to Pluto or Neptune or Jupiter like that to be claircognizant. You know what I'm saying? It's very powerful. And Uranus. Uranus is deal with I know. It's Aquarius planet. I know. So if you got Aquarius rising, you know what I mean, or Aquarius moon, I know, or Aquarius sun, or Aquarius, a lot of Aquarius in your chart. Is this your chart signature? You might be claircognizant. If you got a Scorpio uh, signature, a lot of Scorpio in your chart, you might be claircognizant, or Pisces. So all of this, even Cancer. So with this being said, if you got Sagittarius, you might be claircognizant. So this being said, Jupiter, Pluto, Neptune, um, the moon, not the moon by itself, but at least the moon have like Uranus connect to it, and not Jupiter by itself. Jupiter have like planets like Neptune connected to it, or the moon connected to it, or any of the water planets connected to it. It could be Pluto. So you could be claircognizant. So that being said, this very powerful placement. I know, especially Uranus, because Uranus is over. I know. So with that being said, you got you. I got the moon. I got Jupiter trine to Uranus in my chart, but I also got Sun conjunction Pluto. I also got Mercury conjunction Pluto. This deals with this deals with that too. So Mercury, your Mercury signs too, like your Mercury conjunction or squares or trine or opposing Pluto, Neptune, or the moon or Jupiter or Uranus. Anybody got this here with Mercury? Then boom, you would have that. I know claircognizance. So that being said, what houses? Houses is the first house if you got Jupiter in that house, if you got Pluto in that house, or if you got Neptune in that house, or if you got Uranus in that house. Also, the fourth house, the eighth house, the ninth house, the 12th house, and the 11th house. All of this deals with that aspect. So now you getting it, especially Aquarius. Aquarius is the one where information coming out of nowhere. This is one of the most intuitive, uh, claircognizant planet there is, which is Uranus. Uranus do element of surprise out of nowhere. It deal with electricity, how electrical thoughts, and out the blue, how things just like lightning strike, phew, information pull. So that's why Aquarius got the person pouring out the water. They're pouring out the truth. They're pouring out the truth. That's all it means. So with that being said, and how you think a lot of Aquarius got a genius minds. So with that being said, claircognizance is a very powerful place because you could be on a park, you could be eating, and all of a sudden you get information about the food not good, you're aware of the food, you say, oh no, 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 no. And you got all this information flowing through you about this and about that. And it could be your guide all throughout life, claircognizance. You just know, you know what I'm saying? You got information on this person by looking at them. Being in their present 5 seconds, you could break down a person's whole present. Like, oh, how you know me? Like you know him forever. This is claircognizance. Breaking down things, like putting puzzles together. You know, when you spend about 2 minutes, you just get it. You could call out a whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Just by knowing the 2 minutes of it, you can break it down. So this is pretty much claircognizance. You get information out of nowhere. You just go on. Wow, the movie be like this. Like I done had people tell me like, how you know this gonna happen in the movie? And sometimes also you say some of the same stuff that other people gonna say or want to say. You might say it before they say it, get it out their mouth. And they like, dog, they're like, wow, how you knew I was gonna say that? Because you read their mind just like that. It's pretty much claircognizance. You already know what they're gonna say before they say it. And sometimes you cut people off so much when they talk because it ain't that you trying to cut them off. It's just that you already know what they're gonna say before they say it. So you just so thirsty and so because you just inside you know what they're gonna say. So you be so chrome, you just got to get it out or you'll forget the information. So cognitive people got to get it out then because they got so much information flowing in them that if they don't get it out, because how I know because I'm claircognizant, you got to get it out. And if you don't get it out, you might forget. And later on you'll remember because cognitive people will catch themselves or they remember this come out of nowhere, but they remember again. This cognitive. It's like information just come. It deal with information. It just like light the strike. It just come to your mind. These people always thinking too. Cognitive people are always thinking, always reading, always looking for information. They need some information. So researching is something they good at. Scientific stuff right here. Like truth seeking, they all over the internet. They know what's going on, this and that, this and that. And they're very spiritual, very divine. And they like philosophers and always break it down something. Don't believe everything. They don't believe everything. They break down things to make sure, especially if they got the knowing feeling that it's not true. So pretty much claircognizant people. Claircognizant people. Mercury, I know somebody said Mercury. Mercury is more like they could be mind readers and stuff like that. They're claircognizants. I don't think by themselves, but they could be mind readers by themselves. Cause they more like intellectual than anything, but they also intuitive. Mercury people is intuitive, but claircognizance is all around with it. It's on a big level. You just know. So when Mercury connected to something, cause Mercury have understanding, especially of intellectual knowledge. When they connected to something, then it becomes powerful. Like connected to Pluto, or it's connected to Neptune, or it's connected to Jupiter, or it's connected to the moon. It becomes powerful. So when Mercury connected to something, that's when it becomes the most powerful. Intuitive thinking, yes, yeah, I could say they're very intuitive. Yes, Mercury, yes. So this is how powerful it is. Cognizance is a very powerful thing, and this is what a lot of people don't talk about. Because you got to understand how you can break things down so good. How I could just float and just know things without feeling, without seeing, without hearing, and all of a sudden I get information out of nowhere that's flowing through my brain, just coming up to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel the spirit flowing through me. It's like the spirit talking to you. It's like the spirit inside my brain, inside my head. So this claircognizant people, they're very spiritual people. And they can prophesize things and they just know, you know what I'm saying? They just know they can just prophesize things and say this gonna happen and it happen. And they just know this gonna happen, that happen. It always happen. They always right. They very rarely wrong. Claircognizant people. And so that's why people say, oh, they super smart. They geniuses. So people will see claircognizant people as smart or geniuses and stuff like that. A lot of your geniuses are claircognizant. And this is why this is important. You know what I'm saying? Because to be claircognizant is I know, I understand. Well, really, I overstand. I understand, I overstand, and I understand. It's I know it's the crown. So with 57 voltex, it lets you know how powerful claircognizance is. Because when that pineal gland or pine corn gland, let me slow down so I can talk properly. So when the pineal gland or the pine corn gland that's in the center of your forehead, no, in the back of your forehead, it's sort of like it's in the top, but it's like in the center on the side. And when that sprout, because you got the pituitary gland, which is the third eye, the pineal gland, which is back behind the third eye, which is the inside your brain. So when it open like a lotus flower. It open like how a rose blossom, stuff like that. There, it be balled up and then it just blossom. When it gets spiritual enlightenment, it blossom. It open up. It blossom with a lot of energy flowing. And then when it blossom, a whole bunch of light come out of it, like the sun. It blossom like the sun coming out. Poof. I see them right here. I can tell when mine's open, I can see all my whole inside my whole brain full of light. Or sometimes I can look with my physical eyes and I can see a whole bunch of light. I know it's coming from my head. So it's pretty much claircognizance. It's like a light bulb. You know what I mean? Like you can close your eyes and when you feel very spiritually in tune or enlightened, you can see your whole brain flooded with light. It feels so good and you can feel it. It's an annoying feeling that spirit is with you, the ancestors with you. You know they with you. You know what I'm saying? So it spread out. So when you're in a happy state or euphoric, and what makes you more happy is knowing yourself, knowing who I am, knowing that I am spirit, I am divine, and the only truth is spirit. Everything else is illusion that's created out of the truth. Because as the truth proceed from mouth to mouth, is the ear to ear get watered down. But it comes back to the truth, you see? Illusion comes back to being its original self, which is the truth. When all gone, you still got to come back to the truth because both is part of each other, you see? So that being said, this is what spirit is. Spirit is the truth, pure, unseen, right? But then it becomes, as it becomes more dense, it becomes illusion. It becomes matter. It becomes form. So, with that being said, this is pretty much clear cognizance. I know. Like when you know a person lie to you, you just know out of nowhere, and you just break them down. They're like, "Ooh, the person." They kind of like, especially in a relationship with a person who clear cognizance, you be like, "I get away from this person. That person know my every move. They just know me. I can't even lie to them. They know my soul. They just know me. They break me down. Yes. So every move I make, they could just break it down. Why I move like that? Why like this? Why like this? You don't want to be in a relationship with a claircognizant person or a clairsentient person who can feel what's up, who just know what's up, who can feel what's up and know what's up, especially those who can see what's up, clairvoyance too, or clairaudient. All the psychic clairs is good. But if you got all of them, you definitely the bomb. You can be a medium. A medium person is very powerful because they can not only see spirit, they can hear spirit, talk to spirit, and everything. So that's the thing. So a psychic can't be a medium, but a medium could be psychics. So with that being said, a psychic can't be a medium, but a medium could be a psychic. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm not saying okay, if you're a medium, you definitely are a psychic. But if you're a medium, that don't mean that I mean if you're a psychic, that don't mean that you are a medium. So a psychic person just understand the energy, what they feel, what they hear, what they see. That's all. A medium will be a little higher because they can talk to the ancestors. They can talk to actual people. They can really talk to yeah. So with that being said, and they will have all the gifts in one. So that being said, just like you see that lady on TV, Teresa, what's her name, Capo? I don't know how to pronounce it real well. And all these people on TV who are mediums, some of them could be real, some of them could be fake. But I know that psychic ability is real because I am proof of that. I'm proof of psychic gifts. But with that being said, now you get an understanding. I know you get that crown. You could be a medium too. Ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Or you could develop that or open that up. So just because I am psychic, don't mean I'm a medium. You know what I'm saying? I could channel energy, but that don't mean I'm a medium. I could understand when the ancestor touched me, like the ancestor tap me, give me water taps. I understand that's the ancestor. A certain sign. So I'm very psychic. Well, I understand energy. I understand spirit. So I feel spirit. I know what's up. I feel what's up. I read people by what I feel, what I know, all that there. And I can see auras. I can see orbs. So clairvoyance too. And I also hear, I understand what I hear through the music. When I can understand the tone of your voice if you're sick or if you're going through stuff. So, clear audience. And I done heard voices before, but I just couldn't break it down and really understand it. I try to understand the people who were trying to talk to me, but I couldn't understand it. It was like you could tell it ain't inside my mind. You could tell it's not nobody in my household because everybody was asleep, the TV off. So with that being said, you know it's not that. So I got clear audience too. I just don't understand some of that. Some of it is my clear audience is like breaking stuff down when dealing with people tones of people's voice, and dealing with sound, dealing with shapes and numbers, stuff like that there, and vibration. So my strongest gifts is claircognizance and clairsentient. Also a little clairvoyance too. That'd be third. Fourth last would be clairaudience. But I'm also like has telepathy power, like mind reader, like transferring thoughts to others and knowing when others are gonna call me. We call about the same time. We just know. But I also read finish people's sentences off. They lines what they about to say, just mind reading. So don't mean that I'm gonna read the mind right now and say you thinking like this. No, that don't mean like that. Some people go overboard and make it look like Superman, your cartoon characters. So this being said, claircognizance is one of the most powerful gifts there is, and it's a great gift to have. If you got this gift right here, you could be the teacher, the scholars of the world who bring new inventions to the world, who are your two-tier geniuses. It's very powerful, great inventors. And me, I passed my GED without taking lessons because I had got kicked out of school. I passed my GED without taking lessons. So with that being said, that show you clear cognizance. And so I told somebody the story, like, you passed? I said, yes, I passed. I had to take one test over, but I still ain't study. I just took it over and passed it. They said, you see how you did that? I got kicked out of the what? The ninth, the 10th grade, ninth grade, 10th grade. And I just passed. I took my GED. I told my I ain't went to school or nothing. I had to pay to take the test, and I passed the test. So with that being said, that's clear cognizant people. My nephew asked me one time. He said, when I said about intuition, he said that means that intuition means that how I pass without studying. I said yes, yes, that's it. You just know the answers. Without reason, without study, without evidence, you just know. You see what I'm saying? It's come out of nowhere. So you got to understand. I know some people say you're guessing, but cognizance is not a guess. It's knowing. It's a knowing feeling, and you just know. So if a person gets something wrong, it's not that intuition is wrong or cognizance is wrong. It's just that they guessing at the time. That's all. Because the energy is real. You can feel energy, but misinterpret the energy. That don't mean that you don't feel it. You feel it. So that mean that it's real. You see it, so it's real. You just probably interpret it. So intuition can't be wrong. I heard people talking about intuition could be wrong because why? It's I know. I know is I know. It's 100% certain. How can you be wrong with intuition? It could turn into a guess. It's not. That's not intuition. It's a guess. So let me get that straight. Let me read the comments here. That's how it comes to me out the blue. Indigo Key say, that's right. Someone say, hey, how you doing, girly girl? I see y'all. Beautiful people share this live. Let's get it to the T. Cause I had to put down this clear cognizance, clear knowing, cause a lot of you got this gift, got this talent, and y'all like geniuses. Um, People like, woo, y'all is shocking people, and people love to come to y'all for counseling, for advice, for guidance, and stuff like that. They're how they come to me because y'all just intuitively feel and know. Cause cognitive is basically like it's a higher version of intuition. It's like it's on a higher level. Like intuition is regular intuition. Intuition is strong itself. So Claircognizance is just almost all around like universal level. It's connected to spirit. Just like intuition is connected to the higher mind. Claircognizance is too, but it goes even deeper, you know. So it's a very higher version of intuition. You know, you just know you got all this knowledge for days within you. Just get it out the blue. I know I don't know how you know. You know what I'm saying? You might ask yourself a question and just come to you to all the answers. Oh, I got the answer. You just feel it. You feel it. It's an annoying feeling though. It's not just automatic like you just feel people energy all the time. No, it's just annoying feeling. I know this person is cheating. I know this person is lying. I know this person. See, it's a feeling. I know, 100% certainty. And people be like, "King lit. You always be right." Like especially those who I be around, you know, they might not call me by King Lit, they call me by my personal name, like Corey or something like that. But they be like, you always be correct. You know what I'm saying? Then some call me a know it all, and I don't be trying to, you know, think I'm better or smarter than others. I just be knowing. I be knowing the answer. You know, some people just be knowing with the clear cognitive. You just know, especially if you're a well learned person, a knowledgeable person, and it just come out the blue. Like when I connected the houses with numerology, it just came out the blue. Connect the houses with the numbers. That's the key. It just came out the blue. One day I was just moving around. It came out the blue. It came out the blue. Connect the houses with the numbers, and it matched. I said, it just came to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read nothing to say connect the houses, and astrology is connected to numbers. It just came to me. So that being said, and it came to me that everything is connected to numbers, and I put it together and I seen it. So what I did after I got the answer from my claircognizance, I used my not only my intuition, but I used my intelligence to help me out, reason out things, using my logic after that, and I put it together by researching and seeing that it was true. So it just came to me. The answer I already knew the answer. So claircognizance, you know the answer without study. People do all that studying, hurting their brain. After you get tired of hurting your brain, when you could have used your claircognizance ability, you already knew the answer. You did all these hours of research. Now you got headaches. Now you going through it. You know what I mean? Because you're not using your claircognizance ability and gifts and skills. So, and you already knew. A lot of times we research stuff we already know. We just want to be have clarity on stuff. See, claircognizance will save you from hurting your brain and getting brain damage and you know overthinking and stuff like that. There, you just know out the blue. You don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And you be correct. I know a lot of Aquarius people. Y'all think they just highly intelligent, and they would say that they're one of the most intelligent zodiac signs, Aquarius and Scorpio, right? But I know a lot of Aquarius. I'm around. They don't really use I mean, they use their intellect, but they use the intuition more. I see more of intuition more, where they don't do all that long study, the long research, and they be knowing what they be talking about. They be knowing the answer. And some of them have low self-esteem. They know the answer and they take back what they know. Some of them know the answer, but then they act like they ain't sure. I'm like, you were right the first time. Like that there. You were right the first time. Why you taking it back? You were right. You know what I'm saying? Some of them like that because someone can have low self-esteem. But a lot of queers they know. They live by the intuition more than their intelligence. I don't know why they say that they is highly intelligent, but saying they the most intelligent, I say they're more nasty and intuitive than most signs. And they are intelligent. I ain't gonna lie, they are highly intelligent. But also Libra and Gemini is intelligent, so they are air signs. So that being said, I just know that Aquarius use most of the intuition more than anything by the ones I be around, you know. And I'm around a lot of Aquarius, you know, a lot of Aquarius. They get personal. But and they got some brilliant ideas. I'm talking about like you be like, wow, they thought of that. They thought of that, man. Man, they think of some idea that's out this world. I'm telling you, they got some ideas, and you be like, "Oh, they're a genius." I'm telling you. So that being said, and I got some of that Uranus in me too. That Uranus trying to Jupiter, my rising sign, which the first house, which is Jupiter. So if you got some placement like that there, of course you're gonna be claircognizant, you know. So claircognizance is a very important gift that a lot of you should utilize if you got this talent and this gift to help others, you know, and help problem solve, you know, in your life and what's the solution because you already know the answer. So we talk the ancestor spirituality, that's part of the connection to what claircognizance is. Claircognizance is deal with the spiritual realm and deal with the mind, mastering the mind, master knowledge, information, knowledge about some of everything. You could look at the TV and break it down almost the size, so the information just come to you. You might don't do it at the time, but you think of it and you ask yourself a question and it just come to you. It might be later on tonight. It might be when you wake up in the morning. You might have the answer. You might don't know today, but you might just come to you in the morning. It done came to me like that sometimes. I asked a question 2 days ago. It come to me. It come to me 2 days later. You see, so that's claircognizance. It just come to you. You ask questions. You want to know the answer to something. Just come to you, and you just know the answers. And when you research, it gonna confirm that this the same answer that you already knew with your claircognizance ability, your psychic knowing. So this is a very powerful placement. How many of you think you are claircognizant, a psychic, have the psychic knowing ability? I know. Uh, type it in the comments. So let's see what's up here. I know I am. And how many of you have people that say that you a smarty pants and that you a know it all? So type that in the comment, beautiful people, and let's see what we get here. But speaking on claircognizance is that type. You'll be on that knowledge seeker. They everywhere for information, and it's through their experience. They like to experience things and learn deeply. These are your claircognizant people. They're very spiritual, very divine, and very receptive to people, and like know they can learn from everything, knowing that everything is energy, everything deal with spirit. These are claircognizant people. So, which means clear knowing. Claircognizance means clear, like clear is clear knowing out the blue, like the lightning strike. You just get this information, insight, and sometimes the insight come in like an image, like you see a quick little flash of a number 7 or number 8, and you just break down things, a number 9, number 10, or a color, or you might see an image or something like that. So this is claircognizance. Claircognizance downloads the information. So if you got that ability, type it in the comment. I'm about to get up out of here, beautiful people. Or before I go, she said I have it. That's right. I see you. You say I have it. If I go, my email or Gmail is raw power 19, which is Ara lowercase RAPOWER 19 at gmail.com. Con. Hope you got it, beautiful people. Hope you got it, beautiful people. But this is my. She said, people be scared. I know a lot, laughing out loud. They do too, though they just ain't using it. Some people just don't. They don't have that gift. I want y'all to understand. I had to learn that. I thought that everybody was like me. I thought that everybody can do this like me. And you probably think that everybody can do this like you, but they can't. I learned that some people ain't here to do that. Some people just not gonna do it. And some people are not gonna do it because they're not here to do it. If you're really here to do it, you have the energy to push you to do it. To use these gifts. I want y'all to understand that. I know we say that everybody have this, everybody have that, but everybody ain't gonna use it because they don't have that energy that's gonna influence them or push them to use it. Because it's not strong enough to push them to use it. So that means that they're not here to do that. It make it difficult to connect sometimes or a lot of times. It make it difficult to connect sometimes or a lot of times. You talking claircognizance? Why is that? Because if you spiritual, especially those who don't master themselves, it's easy. Claircognizance is easy. So I'm just trying to understand. But you can email me, Gmail me, RAPOWER19, all lowercase letters, at gmail.com. Yeah, you could Gmail me if you would want to talk to me about psychic gifts, how to utilize it. You want to talk to me about your natal chart, natal placements, stuff like that there, or anything that deals with this astrology page, even spirituality. Whatever you want to talk about, just hit me up. Connect with others socially. Oh, okay. Thank you. I thank you for clarifying that. Because sometimes, we all say something and we do got to kind of describe it to the T. Because person say, well, what you talking about? You can talk about this, talking about that. But yeah, connect with others socially. You correct. You correct. You are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Because it make you feel like an alien. Like you're from a whole nother world, whole nother planet. So you got to find people of your soul tribe who can understand you on this claircognizance level. Thank you, Wealthy QT. Say let him read you. You will be shocked. Thank you, QT, because I know I read you before. You all been a great supporter. So my thing is this right here too. It's hard to kind of you feel that it's hard to move or operate when you got advanced mind or cognitive give you advanced mind, advanced spirit, because this is a gift that a lot of people don't have, and you might get mad because they don't know or they're not on your level. But I had to learn to adjust uh to just the people level without being upset and understand that everybody ain't made to have this gift. So once you understand that everybody ain't made to have your gift, then you can appreciate people and accept them for who they are. And don't get mad that they're kind of slower than you and on their level. You just have that gift. Everybody got a gift. Even though theirs might not be clear cognitive, it might be something physical or something. It might be something creative or something. But everybody got a gift. And you might need to utilize them to help you with something that's creative. So don't undermine people, because I understand I used to be like that too and call people stupid, dumb all the time, and really laugh and joke. But it then had to come to reality that nobody really stupid or dumb. It is that everybody got their own frequency and level of intelligence, and some go even beyond intelligence, which is intuition and psychic gifts. So, but the thing is, you got to kind of balance it out. Intelligence is good for this world too. The lower realm. This the world is the lower realm. So intelligence is good for this realm. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to have some of that too to balance out with your psychic gift. So that help, that balance. Use your intelligence with your intuition. That's how you become fire and become more powerful with the cognitive and with the psychic gifts. So I want you to understand that use your intellect, the way you study, your research, your facts, all that help. You know what I'm saying? But after you don't study so much and got so much facts, you have to use your intuition, because you're gonna hurt your brain, you're gonna hurt yourself. Staying up all night researching, staying up all night hurting yourself, trying to find the answer. When inside you say this is the answer, and you already know the answer. So when you finally find the answer, you already knew because your intuition already told you. It'll save you from a lot of illness, a lot of trouble, a lot of pain, being claircognizant. And people will come to you for advice on all levels, counselor, guiding. You can guide them on almost all levels, because cognizance is a powerful tool. So, and you can create your own wisdom with claircognizance. You don't need a book to find wisdom or look for today's philosophy. Your claircognizance, especially from your experience, you can create your own philosophy or what is what, and know and bring new wisdom or bring wisdom in your way in your style. So this is a powerful gift. With this gift here, if you connect that with your clairvoyance or your sentient or your clairaudience, if you got claircognizance, you connect it with any of them gifts, you can be a powerful person. I'm clairsentient too. So claircognizance, after I feel you, that claircognizance definitely come on with a knowing feeling. I just go to flowing with the information, knowing how to read you. The ancestor tap my head. I feel the raindrops. The ancestor let me know I'm right when I be reading you. Stuff like that there. So you gotta understand it's very powerful. Thank you, QT. Again, I say because you're a great supporter. See, people be scared. I know a lot. She laughing. So this is a very powerful gift. I just had to bring this to the light because everybody be talking about, clairsentient. They talk about clairvoyance. Everybody know about clairvoyance. But what about claircognizance? I know. When information just come to you, like without reading, without reason, without facts, without a book. You just get downloads and information, so much information about a person, about a place, and about a thing. And you come up with ingenious type stuff, ideas that people never thought of, things that people never thought of, you know. So what about that? Claircognizance. You can be anywhere with claircognizance. You meditate, you get a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? So and claircognizance lead to other psychic gifts like clairvoyance, clairsentient, and clairaudience. All of them. Also, a possibility of you knowing you're a medium. It give you the knowing ability to understand and to know. Like when you listen to people, you can understand what they're saying. Yeah, and a lot of people can't understand them, but you could. This claircognizant person, you can understand a person deeply. So people with claircognizance is into science and supreme mathematics. So they got that knowledge. They knowledge seekers, light bringers, like that there. So these are the ones who hold the crown. Your leaders, these your navigators of life. Claircognizance are your navigators. So after you feel something, claircognizance is the one who's gonna know what you feel. I mean, so after you see something, claircognizance gonna be the one who know what you see. After you after you hear something, claircognizance are gonna be the people who know what you hear. Are gonna know the meaning of the tone of your voice. Gonna know the meaning through the song. Gonna pick up energy that other people can't don't have the gift to pick up. I ain't gonna say can't. They don't have the gift to pick up. Some people could develop a gift. Some people don't. A lot of people don't. Some people ain't here for that. That's why it don't attract them or like that. Some people want to stay on a intellectual basis or practical level of reality, and that's cool. Cause we need people on that level too. You see, it balance out things. But a lot of your healers, a lot of your light bringers, your teachers, your sages, your counselors, your gurus, your meditation gurus, your shamans, are claircognizant. They spiritual people, spiritual leaders, spiritual masters, claircognizant. Those who into the knowledge, astrology, numerology, some of everything, divination, claircognizant. So your information guys, you want to come to claircognizant people. So that being said, I done gave you some of the placements. I said the houses. I said the signs like Aquarius, any Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon, uh, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon, but also Aries can be claircognizant. Fire signs can be claircognizant too. Like Sagittarius, stuff like that. So that being said, I done gave you the signs. I gave you the signs. I gave you the planets. I said Pluto, Neptune, especially Uranus. Uranus is over that. It's the crown. Neptune's part of it. Pluto, Jupiter. Jupiter like the sage. So with that being said, and knowledgeable, these are the signs that definitely claircognizant, beautiful people. So if you got a lot of Uranus in your chart, you definitely could be claircognizant, or Pluto, or even if you don't have a lot, if you got like a sun rising or moon, or if you got Mercury and Pluto, like I got Mercury conjunct Pluto, Sun conjunct Pluto, I got Sun sextile Neptune, I got I think it's Mercury sextile Neptune, stuff like that there. And this is my sun. This is my identity. Now I got Moon square Neptune. I got Moon square Neptune. I got Moon sextile with Jupiter. Then I got Jupiter trine Uranus. A lot of psychic gifts in my chart though. I can go down. I got a water grand trine. So the best planet, the sun. None really the best. It's strong though. All complement each other. Not really the best because the sun came from the void. It came from the hole, black hole. So let's break. Let's be. I know the sun is light, but the sun comes from darkness. It's the womb of the mother of the universe. So the black hole, boom. So none is better than the other. All complement each other. The sun is a very powerful force because it was one of the first force in the universe from the black hole from the mother. But it's not the best. Nothing the best. All if you're gonna say it like that, all is the best. Cause I want you to understand this who chatting that all these planets is a part of you. So if you say the sun is the best, they'll be like, this all you got as part of you? We all have all planets mixed in us, but the sun, the real deal. All is the real deal. Look how powerful your mother is. You don't think the moon powerful? The moon is what you really feel. The sun is your conscious. What's there. It's powerful. I ain't saying it's not powerful, but none is better than the other. Cause the moon is what you feel. See what she said. Uh, I got Uranus. Oh, that's that egotistic. You more got a lot of sun in your chart. That's egotistic to say the sun the best. The sun deal with the ego. See, I got Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Okay, that's what's up. You got Pluto in your eighth and your ninth house. That's what's up. See, all planets different. Gods, sun is the best. You would call one the best over each other? Mm-mm-mm. In spirituality, we don't do that. We know all play a part, you know. That's just like saying that the man is better than the woman. And we know that's not true. Nobody better than the other. The sun is masculine energy. The moon is female energy. Mm-mm-mm. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth. I can relate to the sun. I do shine, but I mostly relate to like my water signs, but also fire. I do fire sign too. But you see all of that in me. You see Libra, you see all of the traits. So if you call one better than the other, that means that you're blocking out all the rest of your traits. Your moon signs, your Mercury sign, your Venus sign, your Jupiter that you got in you. You're blocking all of them out. So all planets different. Is Pluto in the second house, Claircognizant? That's Venus. That's the Earth. So yes, that could be because it's the house of Taurus. It's yes, that could be right there because it's Taurus opposite. Venus is Taurus opposite, right? It could be if they could work together. Yeah, if you can balance out your energy, you got it. You definitely got the gift because Earth can hold that down, and Venus and Pluto, if they can work together, it'd be love powers. Yeah, so you definitely be clear cognizant on when it comes to relationship, when it comes to love, when it comes to things that deal with values. So it depends on what level. So yes, it could be power in the second house, transformation, and house of material wealth. That's if you don't be into, if you can meditate and be into your spiritual self, then you can make Pluto in the second house work for you. Yeah, so see, I have girly girls say have Uranus and the moon. Oh, that's powerful. To me, people talk about the sun all the time, and it is powerful. We know the sun powerful. I say nothing better than the other, but the moon is a very powerful force. It's a very powerful force. You feel that moon within you. You see, all gods on light was best. Oh, but see, me, you into the different a different thing. I'm into African spirituality. I'm into African spirituality, but I'm into the Neteru part. Neterus don't really have no bad. They don't have that bad stuff. Other than they talking about set. Set ain't bad, and our culture set is not bad. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own little ideology of it, but if you talking about those who African people, real black people like myself who into that, the Neterus and the stuff like that there, it ain't no bad stuff. It just roles they play and stuff like that. There ain't no such thing as bad or good in African culture. Ain't really no such thing as bad. Say thank you. That's what's up. So what you into? Do you know your other planet placements? Yeah, ask on that. Do you know the other planet placement? You got to ask on that because if that's all you know is the sun, then that's all you are. Then that's what your mind stuck on. Then if you're going through some stuff in life, then you see why. Yeah, African spirituality, especially the Neterus, I'm in that part. Some people into the Arisas and other. They got so many different African divisions of spirituality and religion. But I'm into the Neterus. You know what I mean? So far as all that bad stuff, everything count. And Neteru, everything make a whole. It's the forces of nature. Everything makes a whole. All came from Africa, but the oldest part. That's Arisas. Arisas. However you say it. You know, I misspell it sometimes. But unless that's what I say. The Neteru is different. The Neteru is different. Anybody tell you who really into the Neteru that there's no such thing as bad energy, especially those who master who know what they're talking about. They'll tell you that it's about energy. They do got downside energy, but you can make it work for you. Like set, you can make it work for you. It's not no such thing as bad energy like that. They're all as powerful, you know. So you need set like when your immune system when you get sick or whatever, set will help fight off diseases and cures. So this type of energy we talking about in my coach. Set helped the sun, helped the raw. Set, who some call in different cultures, they will try to correlate. They will try to I say try to correlate it with Satan, or they will try to correlate Set with Saturn, but they'll correlate God with the sun. So if that's true, and Set helped the Ra fight off anything that came Ra way, and Ra would have, and other countries would be God. So that means like that'll be like Satan fighting off other people coming against God. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that in our culture, set is something that's powerful and respected. It's not bad. It's not bad. Set not bad. All is good, you know. All is good. So other cultures they got different stuff, you know. I got confused how to interpret when the house has two signs. For example, my third house has Virgo and Libra. That's true because I got the fifth house that got Libra and Scorpio. My fifth house got Libra and Scorpio. So so my fifth house got Libra and Scorpio. And I got Pluto and Libra too, but my Pluto is in the fifth house. So how you interpret it ain't confusion. It is some charts like that. Like they'll say that since I got Cancer rising, my Libra's supposed to be in the fourth house, but nah, mine's in the fifth. So that's why I don't like when people. I just like when they do it like that because let me tell you why. Because when they do it like that, everybody don't have the same placement. Then when they make them videos talking about if you got Cancer rising, you should have Libra in the fourth house. I don't have Libra in the fourth house. And they'll say that you should have Aries in the 10th house. I don't. I got Pisces in the 10th house. So as my midheaven. So everybody chart different. That's why they should do it correctly, like individuals, instead of saying what houses they think that we got. Because you got a Cancer rising, or you got Pisces rising, or you got Sagittarius rising. Someone's got, like I got Cancer in the first house and second house. I got Cancer in the first and second house. They have to explain that because how they'll say, "Oh, you got Cancer in the first house, Leo in the second house," but no, I got Cancer in the first and second. That's why I'm glad they got natal chart calculators and stuff. All mine the same. I done went about 4 different calculators, all of them the same. Yeah, okay, you have Leo in the first and second as well. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Everybody chart different. That's why they tell you that. But when they make videos, I think they only make it for those who have that placement. They don't make it for everyone. Because if they did, they won't be saying what houses they got because they don't know what houses you got. But they say put to be in order. Like I got Cancer rise. Cancer will be in the first house. Leo put to be in the second. Virgo put to be in the third. Libra put to be in the fourth. But mine ain't like that. That's what they were saying in their video. I said, oh, mine ain't like that. What y'all talking about? I got Cancer in the first and second. Leo in the third. Virgo in the fourth. Libra in the fifth. And my midheavens ain't Aries. Mine's is Pisces. Most videos we talking about, well, you have Aries in the 10th house. If they said example, that'll be okay. Because it's just example. But if you're saying that we have that, we should have that in that house, then they wrong. Nas AC right, because my first house has Libra and Scorpio. Okay, you got two. That's what's up. It's simple. You got both part of you. That's all. I know that you say how you got Libra and Virgo in the third. You got both of them part of you. That's all in the third house. Look up both. Like look up Libra in the third house and Virgo in the third house mixed together. Yeah, it ain't complicated, y'all. Beautiful people. You got both. You got Libra in you and Pluto. If it's in the first house, that's just basically it. You have Leo. Yeah, I like to share this, beautiful people. Share this live. Share this live. Say, okay, thanks. I'm gonna do my email again. Now I already put my email on there. All I gotta do rewind this, go back. I did 2 times. Do you think Saturn really rules Aquarius? Saturn is a co-ruler, but you know the origins of it. They would say that Saturn is the regular ruler. But in today's astrology that we going by, we're not going by. So they go back to when back in the day where there was only 7 planets, with 7 planets in astrology, go all the way up to Saturn. So today, Aquarius got the planet Uranus, and the co-planet is Saturn. It's like assistant, a planet that have some. It has some traits in it, but the main planet would be Uranus. So it's part of it. That's why some Aquarius is good workers and they discipline. Some of them discipline, and some of them be dedicated to you, like a Capricorn. That type of energy. So it's a mixture. You see the air sign, and you see a little bit like the Capricorn energy, where cat like Aquarius a free spirit, independence, but they also can be very fixed and stuff like that. So it depends on if you go to the old astrology or the new astrology, today's astrology, which is the new astrology. The old time astrology, yes, Saturn will rule Aquarius. But today's astrology, Aquarius still have two planets, but Uranus rules. So that's why a lot of Aquarius can relate to Capricorns too. Not only Libras, but also Capricorn. See, also my second decan is Aquarius. So of course I'm claircognizant. I forgot to say that part. My second decan, I'm a Libra. I am a Libra, but I'm the Aquarius type of Libra. That's my second decan. So all this is just a guide. You know what I'm saying? It's fun and it's a guide and it help you to know people. And a lot of people been shocked. They been like, when I knew them and I read them, and I got many people could vouch for that. You seen Wealthy QT. I don't read her. Many other people could vouch for that. I don't be lying or nothing like that. This is the real stuff. People leave me. I don't care. They do. I don't care. Because I know the spirit is with me. This very divine, powerful energy. I'm magical. Nothing can stop me. I eat magic. I am magic. They say, how you eat magic? You eat them herbs. You eat that energy, right? They think you need to cut chicken heads. No, we don't cut no darn chicken heads. You mix the herbs up. Put the herbs in the water. You eat the herbs. You know what I'm saying? Use herbs. Plants are more powerful than animals. That's why animals need plants. You know what I'm saying? We think your blood get developed from that plant energy with that sun. Yeah. And the water mixture. So that being said, if you got that Uranus, like I got my second decan, I am the Aquarius type of Libra. It's powerful. Powerful. So me and the third decan Aquarius, we get along real good. And that's why my girl, she's a third decan Aquarius. Yes, because she's the Libra type of Aquarius, and I am the Aquarius type of Libra, second decan. That's why I'm claircognizant. I ain't just realized that till right now. And Geminis that have the Aquarius type of Geminis, I can relate to them too. So those who have that type of energy. So with that being said, my Libra and Aquarius first decade with Gemini third decade. Okay, that's what's up. But also I can relate to regular Aquarius, regular Libras, regular air signs. But it goes beyond that. I can relate to almost anybody. You got the Virgo moon behind the scenes. My mind stay on fire. Virgo's a thinker, think all day, all night, overthink, nervous system, stomach. Sometimes stomach shut down, be hurting. Then it have you act crazy. See, with the Virgo moon placement, you act crazy if you don't eat right. If your stomach hurt, you know what I'm saying. You might snap or something, cause you got to feed it. It's the nervous system, hypochondriac. Virgo people always looking for facts. I had to get out of that sometimes, balance it out, and listen to my intuition. Virgo moon, baby. Cancer rising with Jupiter connected to my Cancer. See how powerful in the first house? Jupiter. So that being said, this is a very powerful placement. What is Aquarius first decan? is Aquarius. The first decan is always the sign itself. The first decan is always the sign itself. Yeah, that's how that go. Like the Libra first decan will be a Libra. Aquarius will be Aquarius, like that there. So the second decan Aquarius will be the Gemini type Aquarius. So that's how that work. That's how that work, beautiful people. So that'd be the Gemini type Aquarius. Them decans are powerful too. I did a lot of them. I did almost everything in astrology on this page right here. If you go through the whole list, you go through it, you see a lot of videos. They're very powerful. Salute everyone in the chat and the go key. As she say, salute everyone in the chat. Pluto Moon conjunction. Okay, that's powerful. You got conjunction. Yo, you got powerful emotions, Nikki. Your emotions are powerful. You can definitely claircognizant and clairsentient. Clairsentient, where you can feel what's up, you just know what's up, fit it in your body. Then you got it in Aquarius. Oh man, this powerful. This very powerful. You got a lot of psychic gifts going on here. You got clairvoyance, all that out of nowhere, because it's Uranus and House of Uranus, House of Higher Mind, House of Humanitarian, social work, help. Wow, powerful placement. You like a genius. Probably got a invention you're thinking of, ideas. You can open up your business. A lot of Aquarius people can be business people too. So you can understand Aquarius represents the number 4. Very powerful. And number 8. It's very powerful placement. At number 4, Aquarius. Higher mind. Not only the earth element, but also the higher mind. Aquarius also represents like number 11, like numbers like that. 11. Master number 11 type energy. So what to say? I'm a life path 2, destiny 11, heart desire 11, hard. Because it's 11th house. Aquarius 11th house. So numbers do correlates with numerology. Just like the months. So my claircognizant taught me that. That's how I just came to that. Can you tell me something about myself? What you want to know about you that you didn't tell me? You tell me you was into the Arisas. You into the Arisas. You have to go to your spiritual guides for that. They should tell you. They should tell you about yourself. I bet you're a man. I bet you're a man who's saying this. Because if you're a man, the reason why I say that, if you're a man, that let me know. Because, men, they like to test you out all the time. Like with the psychic reading, you got a few men who don't, but women's is more like understanding. So that's why I read mostly women's, because they understand more, Men want to just, they know you fire. They just want to test you out and challenge you and question you and stuff like that there. You know what I mean? It's a difference between reading men and reading women. The men don't really be serious like women. Only certain men. Had a few who was serious, But that's the difference. Who gonna ask questions? Well, if you can read me, then they'll say something crazy like, "Tell me your lotto number." See, the woman know this is serious. That's why I'm glad I got the Cancer trait. So Cancer trait deal with the moon, the mother, and that's dominant in my chart, water. So I'm glad I can understand women's, because they can understand me, because if I say something about reading them, they're gonna be serious. They know this is real. But men gonna be more not all. A lot of them gonna be like want to challenge you and say, "Well, tell me a lot on them if you psychic," stuff like that. Women don't do that. They don't play with this because they know it's real. Cause a lot of them a lot of them women are psychic. They know, and two tips and stuff. That's why they take it serious because they know this real. And they would say that being a psychic is more like a woman thing, but it's both. As we realize they have been sleeping with their head towards the north for the past 12 years. Thank you too. Probably that is why it's stuck going south now. See, you just know things. Know things, you know things. Nikki, you just know things. Thank you too. With this being said, share this live video, people. The more people comment, it'll be hard for me to get up off him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to scroll off. But I sure appreciate y'all. The whole topic was about claircognizance. Some of you got this gift, you know. You need to know about this gift, you know. There's more to it. And you can add on what claircognizance is too, psychic knowing. So take care too. Air layer. Ashe.